Hey guys, welcome back to Embracing Holistic Living. I am Sarah, and today I wanted to jump on and share with you guys some of the ways that I have been using the oils from my premium starter kit. So the ways that I'm incorporating them into my day-to-day living. I haven't really overly thought about this. I'm kind of just going to pick them up and just say what I've been doing with them to try and keep it as real and raw as possible. So if you're just clicking into this video and you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about, I joined Young Living in January, which is a company that sells essential oils. I wanted to start using essential oils to embrace my health and holistic living and look at ways that I can improve my health and my home for the year of 2018. It's sort of my overarching aim this year is to embrace holistic living. And so one of those things was starting to use more natural products, which include essential oils. And so Young Living have a premium starter kit, which is like the best way to enter into using oils. You get given 11 oils and a few other things in a kit that you start with. Also a diffuser as well, which is amazing. I have frankincense going right now. And it's pretty much like 50 to 60% off what it would be if you were to buy them all individually. So it's just a really great way to dive into oils. It's the most popular oils that they sell, the top 11. And so that's what I did, and it's what I have been doing for the past 3 months and loving it. And so I just want to share more about my journey as I progress using these oils and what they're doing for me. So, premium starter kit comes with 11 oils. They're all here, this little colourful rainbow. And I'm just going to share some of the ways that I use them. There's a really weird noise outside. I really hope you can't hear that. Hold on, I'm just going to shut the window. That's better. Okay, I'm really trying hard not to cut my videos and chop and change. I just want it to be one straight thing because it's easier for me to get it up for you guys to see, and I just feel like it's more real that way, like we're just having a chat. So I apologise for any coughing or weird noises or pauses or... Anyway, I talk a lot, so I need to just get into it. Okay, RC Essential Oil Blend. This one, to be honest, was one of the ones that I didn't touch for a while because I was like, I don't know what to do with that. It is a blend of oils, so it has 3 different types. I think it's 3 different types of eucalyptus in it. It has peppermint, it has pine, it has myrtle, cypress, spruce. So it's a big old blend of pines and woodsy stuff. It smells like eucalyptus, which for me it smells very medicinal. Growing up I had a lot of eucalyptus stuff for when I had cuts and bites and stuff. But so far this one I have used when I had a cold. I've just recently gotten over having a cold, and I was using this a few drops directly on my chest just to help with respiratory breathing, open up those airways a little bit, and then I was also putting a few drops on the shower floor before I would have a shower, just to help with the steam and the inhalation, to help with my breathing, especially before going to bed at night. So I've been loving that. Then we have Thieves, which if you've heard about Young Living, you've probably heard about Thieves. It's kind of like the cult product from them. They have so many cleaning products with this oil in it, which are amazing. But this is like autumn in a bottle. Yeah, it smells like winter, like it reminds me of Canada in the snow. But this is the ultimate immunity blend. So I have been putting 2 drops of this on each of my feet every night before going to sleep, and I ran out of it and then I got a cold. So I love this. I've been loving it as well, diffused in the evenings. That's the 2 main ways I've been using it, I guess. And I've already ordered another one because I am obsessed, and it kind of really showed me about how health I really want my health to be proactive, not reactive. And so by having 2 drops of this on my feet every night and diffusing it and wearing it daily, and being proactive in supporting my body rather than letting myself get a cold and being reactive in taking things to help with it. So yeah, love thieves. Purification. This is another blend. Thieves is a blend as well. Purification has things like citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, myrtle, tea tree. This one I haven't used that much. Like, this one's probably the one that's the most full. So I haven't really dived into this one too much. I kind of didn't know what to really use it for, and I haven't really used it that much. 2 ways that I have used that I really like though, I have put a few drops on some cotton balls, balls I think, and put them in the bottom of our bins, and then put the bin bags in over it, so it just helps with the stank of fruit in the bin, fruit peel and vegetables and stuff, rubbish. And the other way is when I get given fresh flowers, or I buy myself fresh flowers, putting a drop or 2 into the water to help prolong the life of the flowers, which I thought was cool, because that's my most hated thing when I have to throw flowers out. So if I can make them last longer, I will. Next we have lavender. I love lavender. Everyone says lavender's like the unicorn oil, that there's nothing it can't do. And for me, I have been really focusing on this one for sleep support. So I diffused this at night, and I made a roller bottle with a few other oils in there for sleep, which I roll on myself on my wrists and my temples, across the top of my forehead, the back of my neck, sometimes on my feet, and I roll it on my husband as well. He is obsessed, right before we go to sleep, when we're in bed at night, and we have been just having such good sleep. So lavender's amazing. Oh, and also I've been putting this in the bath with some Epsom salts at night to really relax. Peppermint. This is such an uplifting smell. My 2 favourite ways I've used this one so far are putting it in a roller blend with a few others, and using it as an energy boosting roller, so putting it on in the mornings when I'm at work, to really focus in, uplift me, give me some energy, and get my ish done. So I've been loving that. And then the other way I've been loving this is I get a lot of really bad head tension. You have to be careful the way that you say things with the young living to remain compliant. But this, when I get that, when I have head tension, has been amazing. Directly on the back of my neck and dabbed onto my temples. It's a hot oil, which means that it heats, and it can feel warm in your body, kind of like deep heat would. And so even just having that sort of like warm but cooling sensation is really such a nice relief when you're not feeling so great. Then we have frankincense. I love frankincense. Frankincense for me so far has been probably the one I've been reaching to the most for emotional support. I love the smell of frankincense. It comes from a tree, which I didn't know until I started looking into it. I have literally just been using this diffused and then on topically, like directly onto my wrists, onto my chest, back of my neck. It's kind of, for me it feels like it's a hug in a bottle. So when I feel like I need that support, I am reaching for this. I also had it sitting on my desk at work for a while, and in the afternoons, or just during stressful moments, I would just smell it and just take a few deep breaths, which really helps to calm me down, ground me, center me, sort of re-situate. Sorry guys, I'm still a little bit sick, I'm sniffly. Next is Pan Away, which is a blend of a few things, and this is like nature's deep heat. It is excellent for sore muscles, which is literally all I used it for. I had it in the bath with Epsom salts for soaks after some really strenuous workouts, and then I also put the roller topper on it, which you get in your starter kit, and I have just been rolling directly onto sore muscles straight up, which I've been loving. It smells really, it reminds me, so I grew up in a house where my dad was a runner. I don't know why I said it like that. I grew up with my dad running and my mum's a walker, so fitness family. And so we always being dragged around early morning starts to go watch my dad do races and half marathons and marathons, and we would go all over Australia. We've gone international for him for runs. So this smell just takes me back to being a kid, freezing cold, standing at a start or a finish line watching hundreds of people running, which is hilarious. Next is Stress Away, which like if I had to pick three, I'm going to do that at the end, but this is one of my favourites. This is a deep breath in a bottle. This is calm in a bottle. This is a tropical holiday in a bottle. This has vanilla and lime in it. It has a bunch of other things, but that's sort of the smells I pick up the most. And this is just so calming. The two ways I've used this is diffusing it. It smells amazing diffused. After I clean my house in the morning, I put this in the diffuser and it's just so much satisfaction. And then I was putting in a little bag, actually here, this little bag that I got from Typo. I've been putting my oils in that to take to and from work in my bag. And in the mornings on the drive to the train station, I would put it directly onto my wrists and onto my husband's wrists. And he loves it too. He's asked me to repurchase it because we're all out. So yeah, pretty obsessed with that one. It just smells so good. Next is lemon. When I first smelt lemon, it was literally like when you zest a real lemon, the rind, and you smell that, and it's just so potent. That's what this smells like. And honestly, my number one way that I've been using this and obsessed with is in my water every single day since I got the starter kit. So for 3 months now, I've been putting a few drops of this in my water every day. And I love it. Water's my most favourite drink ever. And then flavouring water, it's the best. And it's so good for detoxifying, so my insides are just so happy with me. So I've already bought a bigger one and I'm like halfway through. I think it's sitting here. I'm already like halfway through that one as well. I'm thinking I'm going to get grapefruit next and see what that's like. But I love drinking lemon. I also love in the evenings drinking it with sparkling water and putting a few drops in that just to be a bit fancy. It's just so refreshing. I think that's why I like it so much. It's so refreshing. It makes me feel awake. Next is Copaiba. Copaiba. I feel like everyone says that different. This is a tree from Brazil. It smells super, super woodsy. I feel like it's walking into a woodwork shop. They actually, I think, use it to varnish some woods. I don't know. This one is an enhancer of any other oil you put with it, which is pretty cool. I actually really just love the smell of this one, so I have been diffusing it for the most part and then also putting it in my bath. It's great for anti-inflammatory. So I put it in the bath in the evening and I find it super relaxing. So that in the bath and diffused has been my fave. Excuse me. And then last but not least is Digest, which is another blend of a few different things. This one stinks. Like, ugh, I do not like the smell of this at all. I think it's because it has clove in it, I think. No, it's anise. Anise, aniseed. ugh, I have a beautiful girl at work who says it smells like off tequila, which is hilarious. But what it does for you is incredible, so I'm going to keep using it. It is amazing for upset stomach, anything sort of digestion wise that ain't sitting so well with you. If you eat something and you're like, oh no, that's not going to go down well, this is gold. I have put a drop of it in water and drank it after I had quite an upset stomach, and it helped. It tasted disgusting, but it helped. And so I stopped doing that because it was a bit intense. But I'll do it when I eat stuff that makes me upset. But the way I have been using it the most is in the evenings. I put 2 drops with a bit of V6 oil, which is like a carrier oil of a bunch of different seed oils. Or you could use coconut oil or moisturizer or something. And I've been putting that directly on my stomach and just rubbing it just to help with my digestion. And I find doing that every single night has been really good. Along with the lemon, like those two combined, my digestive system is just praising me right now. So that is all the oils that come in the Premium Starter Kit. My top 3, okay, if I had to pick 3 ultimate, yeah, it's going to be lemon, because I am just flat out obsessed with drinking lemon. It just tastes so good and it's doing so much goodness for my body. First thing in the morning as well, I have a glass of it, a glass of water with a drop, and I feel so much lighter. Stress away, because it's just bliss in a bottle, and frankincense, because it's a hug in a bottle. Yeah, although I love all of them and I've been using all of them, they're my top 3. So that's everything. I will stop rambling now and let you go. Hopefully this wasn't too long. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have the Premium Starter Kit, please let me know what your favourite top 3 oils are. And if you use them in other ways that I haven't mentioned, because I'd love to learn other ways to use them. There's so many ways to use them. And if you don't have a Premium Starter Kit and you would like one, just head to my website below or send me a message or find me on Instagram. I am everywhere. And let me know and I can set you up with one, and I might even send you a little something, maybe some of my favourite recipes, blends for diffusing, and a roller or 2. So just hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see some more, and thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye!